Everyone, so now we are going to look the Eigrp summarization. Auto summarization is a feature which allow routing protocol to summarize its route to the classful network automatically. Means, like example, just now we told, if you remember, whenever we are configuring the Eigrp, we are writing no auto summary, right? Because Eigrp is going to do the auto summary automatically, and the drawback here is sometimes they did not do correctly. They are doing the auto summarization as per the classful network. Classful means without subnetting. Without subnetting, they will consider the classful network. But sometime if we have the subnetting, we will have the issue. Sometime if we have the subnetting, then we have the issue. So better do the manual subnetting, manual summarization, not the auto summarization. But this routing protocol is having the feature that automatically he can summarize, but sometime we will have issue if we are using the subnetting, he will not do correctly. By default, Eigrp has auto summary feature enabled. Okay, that's why we are writing no auto summary. Because of this, routes are summarized to the classful address at the network boundary in the routing update. But this one sometime we will have issues, so because they are using the classful means the IP whatever we have. Example like imagine if you say 192.168.1.1, by default this will be /24. If you have /26 or 32, they will not consider this one, they will consider as a classful means by default whatever we have, they will consider that one and they will do the auto summarization with that one. So prefer way in the production network, do the manually, don't do auto summarization. So this is a configuration. What we will do, we will take two router and we will assign any IP here, and we will take here 192.168 1.1 2.1 3.1 and here 172.16.1 this IP, and then we will assign and we will write router Eigrp1, and then we will write with this command network 0.0.0. This is used to advertise all the interface. For lab purpose we will use this one, okay, but for the production network you will write network ID, and then you check you have the all route here 192.168 1.0 24, because we wrote here no auto summary, so they did not done the summary. But if we go and if we write here like this is the description about the command I wrote. With this one we will go in that mode. With this one we will enable the all interface as the Eigrp. With this one we disable the auto summarization. Just I wrote this one. With this one we can see the table, and if we want to do the auto summary, we can write auto summary. It will enable the summarization. When we enable the auto summary, we will see only summary route will be this one. Okay, only summary route will be this one. Example, this will come. But this is not prefer. We use in our production network manual summarization. So manual summarization is a process of creating summary route that will be used to represent the multiple route. So we will use the summarization formula. If you remember before what we use, and we will write here, we will advertise IP summary address Eigrp, and here we will write the summary address and the subnet mask. So what advantage we will get? Same advantage as we told in the OSPF: safe memory, safe bandwidth, safe CPU, stability, same thing. So here what we done, just we configure and we write no auto summary, and then we write the auto summary to check in the routing table what it is showing. And here what we are doing the manual summarization. Manual summarization, same thing as we discussed before. We will write the first route, we will write the last route, and then if we convert that one, example this is a first route and this is a second route, this both are same. If you see from here to here is same, from here to here is same, okay, so we will write same thing, but here is different and here is different, so we will convert into binary. So we convert this all into binary, and this is .0 remains same, .0 remains same, so we keep that .0 remains same. And after that this is a 8-bit and this is a 8-bit, and if you see whatever bits is same, if you see till here this is a 0, 2 times, 4 times, 5 times 0 here, and 5 times 0 here. After that here is 1 and here is 0, so it is differ. So we will consider till here, from here to here. How many this one? This is 5. So what we will do, 8 plus 8 plus 5, that is 21, and that is nothing but, if you remember before in our previous class we told 21 is nothing but 248. Okay, 248. This is the subnetting we learn in CCNA, or go in the Google, write /21 value, you will get 248. So we will write 248.0. So this is a subnet mask we will get, and this is our IP address. We will write 192.168.0.0. Okay, this is a IP. So this way we calculate as we done before when we do for OSPF. So we will have this IP, and then we will have this subnet mask. Just what we will do, we will go here in the router EIGRP network, advertise, and no auto summary. For R1 same thing, and then we can check. And now here we will get so many routes, but after that we will go inside this interface, the interface which is connected to this one, okay, opposite router, and then we will write this command IP summary address EIGRP1, and then whatever the summary IP and the summary subnet mask, we will write that one, and then press enter. After that, when you check, you will get only the summarized route. Okay, so this way we can do the summarization. So let's do this lab so you will have more idea. So what I will do, I will take let me save this lab first of all, this one, let me save this. Now we can use this router topology also, or we can use here also what we mentioned here, anyone we can use, no issue. We can use any one, or let me create new one, no problem. This is having multiple links. So what I will do, I will close this router, and then I will close this one, and let me create the new lab. Here we can give the EIGRP summarization. What we name we can give, auto summarization. Let me check what auto summarization we have, manual summarization. We can do both thing. So I will write auto as well as manual. Let me copy and paste this same name, manual summarization, okay. First we will do auto summarization, then we will do the manual summarization. Why it is giving some issue or what? Let me create EIGRP label with the name not found. Let me read. Okay, some issue with the name. So let me take the router. We can take this router, okay, and if you want to add the interface, we can add this interface, and quantity 2 we can take, because this is simple lab only. So let me take 2, and I will press here. So now we have the 2 router, we can connect and we can start the router. Meanwhile we can do the configuration. So let me start the router here also. One side we can do summarization any one place. Let me select the IP schema. I will write here 192.168.1.1 as we plan to use this one. 1.1, 1.2 something we plan. So this one I will give /24, and let me copy and paste this one, okay, this one, and then here, and this should be 2.1, okay, and then this will be 3.1, and this will be 4.1. okay. So let me go here, and here I will write 15, and this will be bold, and if you want to change any color, you can select any color whatever you want. So this will be here. Let's say this is a loopback, okay. If you want to write loopback, we can write loopback also here on the top. Here we can write, or we can take multiple routers and connect, but for lab purpose this is enough, loopback. So one side is loopback is enough, so we can do here only, no need to do here. Okay, so let me take the, I will make this duplicate, and here we can use any IP, we can use IP schema. If you want, I will use 1.1.1 here. Okay, and /8 this side. Let me move this here, or anything we can use, no issue. Here I can use here I can use 2. Okay, or if you want, we can use 32 also. In the production network generally we use 32, but for lab purpose no issue, we can use 8 or 32. Router is already started, so let me take this and write here no, and meanwhile they will boot up, and let me take this also, write no here. And now what I will do, I will take the notepad. Let me create the new notepad, and this lab name is what we are planning. This is a manual summarization, auto summarization. Let's write here Eigrp manual summarization, Eigrp manual summarization, auto and manual. Let me write first auto. We will do auto and manual summarization. So configuration is very simple, no need to worry. Configuration as we done before, same thing. R1 configuration, enable config t, host name R1, and then interface. What is the interface here? We can check here. Interface is fast Ethernet 0/0, fast Ethernet 0/0, and then we can write IP address 1.1.1.1 255.0.0.0, and then interface loopback 0. IP address we can write 192.168.1.1 255.255.255.0, and let me copy and paste this same thing. So I will copy and paste here. How many we have? 1 2 3 4. So 4 times I need to copy paste. So this is loopback 1. Okay, and this will be 2.1. This is 2. This will be 3. This is 3, and this will be 4. Okay, this we created the loopback. Now we need to do the Eigrp configuration. We can write router Eigrp1 network 0.0.0.0. Okay, this way I wrote, and here I am not writing no auto summary. Okay, I am not writing no auto summary. Later we will see, and we will do the auto summary also. So let's divide this page, divide this notepad, and I will copy paste here, and this should be R2, this should be R2, and this should be 2. And if you want, I will do here like just now we wrote in our notes 172.16.1. let me do, no problem here also, 172.16.1.1. okay, 3 times 255, and here let me copy and paste this same thing. 1 here, this will be, this should be 2 here. Okay, let me paste here, this should be 3 here, and let me paste this here, and this should be 4 here. Okay, and let me, if we want to represent here, I will make a duplicate, and we will go here, and here what we can do, let me go to this. Here we need to remove, right? This one we can type again, or I will type again loop back. Okay, 172.16.1.1/24. okay, then 172.16.2.1/24. this is correct? Yes. 172.16.3.1/24. 172.16.4.1/24. I think this is okay, right? 172.16.1. okay, here I wrote 168 also, so this one let me remove. Okay, so this is the this side loopback. Okay, I wrote here already, everything is good here, no issue. So now we can copy paste. Okay, this will remain same. I will copy this one, I will paste. Okay, already we have. So let me copy from here to here. This is the R1. I will not cut, I will copy this. Okay, I will go to the R1. This is a R1. Let me make this big and paste the configuration here. So everything is good, no issue here. Now I will go to the R2. I will copy from here to here. I will go to R2. I will write here R2. Let me make this big, and here I will paste the R2 configuration. Okay. After that we can wait some time and we can verify. They will become neighbor. They will have the packets, everything finished. Then we will have show IP root Eigrp. Still we don't have. Okay, let's see show IP interface brief. All interface is up. Okay, we have interface down here, so we need to write interface fast Ethernet 0/0. No shut here. Maybe we forget here. If you see here, we forget to write no shut here. Okay, no shut here, and here also we forget to write no shut. So now we will go to the R2 also. We will do same thing for R2 also. In real scenario also we will face these types of issue. Sometime we forget F0/0 and we write no shut here also, and we will check show IP interface brief. So now if you see, this interface is up now. Okay, so we can verify now. We can go here R1 and still it is loading. We can write show IP. Okay, we are getting the roots here 16.1, 16.2, 172.16.3. show IP Eigrp roots we are getting here. And let me check the R2. Show, let me write here show IP root Eigrp. So we are getting here. Okay, so this is the latest version. Maybe let me write show version. This is the 15. Okay, in 15 automatically they disable auto summary. Okay, in 15, in the what we can say update version, they disable the auto summarization, so we can enable. How we can enable? Let me check here. It is allow. Let me go here in the config T router Eigrp1 auto summary. Okay, I am enabling because in the olden version, the old version in the router old software, we have the by default no autos. By default we have the auto summary enable. Okay, but here when I check, we are getting all the routes. So what I done, I enable the auto summary here. Okay, auto summary I wrote. So now we can go here to R2. In R2 we enable the auto summary, so we can check in the R1. We can check in the R1. If you see here, we have one route. Let me repeat what I am saying. In the some routers we have auto summary enable in the olden version. If you look 12.5 or 12 version, auto summary is enabled in the router by default. Okay, that's why we are writing no auto summary, no auto summary. But now Cisco done in the new version, they disable the auto summary. Okay, we have no auto summary. So that's why when we are getting the so many routes, example, let me explain from the topology first of all. See here, I have this many routes, okay, getting from here, and this many routes getting from here. When we configure, and I did not wrote here no auto summary, and I did not write here no auto summary. If you see in the configuration, we did not write no auto summary. If we did not write no auto summary, the router should do the summarization, but router did not done the summarization. How I know router did not done the summarization? When I write here show IP root Eigrp, I should get only 17.16.0.0. But what I am getting? I am getting all root. I am getting all root. If you see here, before this one, I am getting all roots here. if you see 172.16.1.0, 172.16.2.0, 172.16.3.0, 172.16.4.0. So what we can say, by default auto summarization is in a disable. Auto summarization is disabled in the new version of the router, but in the old version it is enabled. That's why we are writing no auto summary. Okay, so it is disabled. So what I done, I enable here. How I enable? I enable in the R2 because I want to check the route in R1, so I enable in the R2. How I enable? In the R2 I go in the router eigrp1, then I write auto summary. I am asking eigrp do auto summary. So what happened? eigrp done the auto summary, and if you see here in the R1, before we are getting this many routes, okay, 1 2 3 4 routes we are getting, but now when they done the auto summary we are getting only one route. Okay, so in eigrp we have the auto summary. In the older version auto summarization is enabled, but in the new version Cisco removed the auto summarization. But if we want to enable, we can enable, because it is not doing correctly. If we are using the subnet IP, it is not doing correctly, so that's why Cisco removed the auto summarization. But if we want, we can enable. How we can enable? Just go to the router eigrp1 and write here auto summary. Then automatically eigrp is going to do the summarization. But when we are using the IP address with the subnetting, it will not do correctly. Okay, so now if I don't want to do that one, then I will write no auto summary. Okay, so now I remove the auto summary, so you will have the all route in the R1, and if you check here in the R1, you will get all routes. See, you have the all routes now. So what we can say, this is a auto summarization. If you see our notes, if you see, let me show you. In our notes I already write here this one, auto summarization. So what we done, just we configure, and here just we configure, and we are writing no auto summary. When we write no auto summary, we are getting all the routes. Okay, all the routes. And when we write auto summarization, we will get the only one route. Just now we verify. Okay, and after that we will look the manual summarization. Manual summarization, how we will do? We will take this one. Let me explain here only. Manual summarization, how we done for the OSPF? Same thing. We will check the first IP and the last IP. We will take this two IP. Okay, so what I done here, I taken the first IP network ID, second IP network ID. After that I will check this is the same, this one is the same, and this one is the same thing from here to here, and this one also same thing. So I will write same, this one first one, this is the last one. After that here is different, here is different, so I will convert that into binary. If you want to write 1 into binary, you will write 4 times 0 and then 4 times 0 1, and if you want to write the 4 in the binary, we will write the 4 times 0. If you see 0 0 0 0, and then after that 0 1 0 0. If you have conversion, we can download the binary conversion paper, or in the calculator we can get also, or we can calculate this way also, 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 power 2, 2 power 3, like this, so on. So we will have 8 to 16, 8, 4, 2, 1, 32, like this. So if you want a 4, you will write 0 0 0 1 0 1, 1 2 3 4 5 6, and we will have 7 8. Total 8 bit we will take. Okay, or if you have confusion, you can use the calculator converting the binary to decimal also. So what we done here, we convert into binary. This is a number 1 in binary, and this is a 4 in the binary, and this 0 will remain 0, this 0 will remain 0. This one is a 8 bit, so we will write 8 bit here. This one is 8 bit, so we will write 8 bit here. This one, whatever bit is common from below and up, if you see till here it is common, this is 5, and from here it is varying, here is 0, here is 1, so this one we will take, this is common for both, that is 5. We will add the 5. 8 plus 8 plus 5 is 21. If we convert this one, we will have 21 is nothing but 248. This is the 255, this one is the 255, and this one is the 5 is nothing but 248. Or if you have confusion, write in the Google /21 into subnet mask, you will get this mask. Okay, and if you have the IP calculator, subnetting calculator, when we write, you will get that also. Let me show in the Google. If we write /24 21 or 24, let me check what is that. 21. If you see /21, this one, this value 255.255.248.0, same thing you have here, this one. So this is a subnet mask we get after manual summarization. And if you check here, what we can say, this is a IP till here is same. So we write 192.168.0.0, same configuration, only we will go to that interface and we will write this one, IP summarization address EIGRP, and we will write this IP address. Okay, so let's do this one. What I will do, I will go in the R1. Okay, in the R1 what we will write, we will go inside the EIGRP, so let me do here let me go in the global configuration mode, router EIGRP1. okay, and no, we need to enable inside the interface. So let me check the interface which we have, this one, F0/0. okay, so I will go in the interface F0/0. okay, after that in the interface F0/0 IP summary address EIGRP1, and the address, whatever the address we calculated here, that address, this one, from here to here, and then we will have the subnet mask. We'll go here EIGRP, and then give space, right, 255.255.255, no, 248, I think 248. okay, 248.0. if you see here, let me, this one. okay, and press enter and go in the R2 and check. Before we will have the all routes, now you will have the only summarized route. We will write show IP EIGRP, show IP route EIGRP. okay, you have only summarized route, this one, /21, if you see this one. Or if you want, I will remove this and I will show you again. Example, I will go here, I will write here no. okay, and now you check here again, see, you have all. okay, you are getting this all, but after auto summarization you will get only the limited one. So what I will do, I will paste this. Now you can check in the R1, you will have only one. So this one is a manual summarization. okay, what we are saying here, this one, let me show you the notes. This is a manual summarization. Let me explain again. okay, first of all, we are saying auto summarization is enabled in the EIGRP, in the router, in the Cisco router, auto summarization. That's why we are writing no auto summarization. okay, but in the update version, Cisco remove the auto summarization. So what we will do, whenever we will configure, even if you write no auto summary, it will work. But the problem, if you have the old version, it will not work. So let's see in the packet tracer, if we have the older version, packet tracer, or if we take the old version router, like 12 dot something, but I don't know, maybe this is also updated here. What is the version? Here you can check the version here. This is a 12.1. maybe here it will have the issue if we use this one, because here no, here also they upgrade, version is 15.1. okay, anyhow, no problem. What I want to say, if you are having the old router, you need to write no auto summarization, because in the olden router by default enable the auto summarization, but we don't want to do auto summarization. Sometime when we are doing the subnetting, we are using the subnet IP, means after subnetting we are using the slash different value. This summarization, auto summarization will not work, and the router itself will not do the correct summarization. To overcome these steps of issue, what we will do, we will write, whenever we configure the EIGRP, we will write no auto summarization. Okay, and here what we done, auto summarization we done. So when we check no auto summarization is by default enabled, so we will go and we will write here summarization, auto summarization. When we do auto summarization, they done the summarization. Okay, but when we are using subnetting different IP, that time we will have some issue. So to overcome these types of issue, we will do the manual summarization. Procedure is same as we do in the OSPF, same thing. We will use the first IP, last IP, and we will check the difference, and we will create the new subnet mask, and we will take the common IP. And command is, here is the special command we will use, IP summary address, then we will write EIGRP1 and whatever the new IP and the subnet mask. When we write this one, after that when we check, we will have the summarize route. So this way we will do the summarization. This is a manual summarization. If you want to do auto summarization, just write here auto summary like this. Okay, so why we do the summarization? To save the CPU, to save the RAM, and to save the processor. This is the advantage. Let me show you where I wrote here. Same advantage when we do for the EIGRP, OSP, both are same. Save memory, save bandwidth, save CPU cycle, stability. If one route is going down and up, it will not flapping because we done the summarization. Okay, so this is a summarization, manual and auto. I will